I've tried a lot of workout programs over the years, lifting, some extreme programs, but walking has been the only thing that works for me. It's not that I get this magical transformation in a short period of time, but what happens to me over a period of time. Let me explain. As you know, or you don't know, I started walking a few years back as part of the 75 Hard Challenge. And of all the things I was able to do consistently as part of the program, walking is the only thing that stood out that I was able to keep up with. And walking was my outdoor exercise. I looked at all the different exercises that I could do outdoors. Walking was the one thing that I saw, and it had some benefits like it's good for bone density or something like that. I just was like, okay, great, I can walk. Again, when I first started, I hated it. But over time, as I continued to stick with it, there were a lot of benefits that I discovered. And the areas that I'm talking about is there are mental benefits, there are physical benefits, and there are some huge downsides. So let me just go over them. Um, the first one is the mental space. And again, this isn't anything I ever thought of when I was getting started, but just the idea of walking, getting out, getting outside, moving, being in the environment, and then just having that free space to be alone with your thoughts. I mean, yes, you can listen to podcasts, you can listen to YouTube videos, you can listen to music, you can listen to movies. But in the middle of all that, you also have the opportunity to listen to your thoughts. And to this day, I can walk for hours without having anything to listen to because of my thoughts and I'm working through things. I ask myself questions like about how I'm feeling and why I feel a certain way about a certain thing. And I'll work my way through my whole thought process to where I take action on what it is that's bothering me or how I can get to a place of, I guess, a more constructive or solid feeling. So the mental piece is just huge. Again, when I was growing up, nobody talked about mental. And it still feels a little weird to talk about it, but hey, if you were taking a walk every day for, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes, an hour, whatever it is, I think it really helps to just be moving and then be with your thoughts. So that was the one thing. The something else that's really interesting with walking is that um, it doesn't. It's a fat loss exercise. Meaning yes, it is sort of like a cardio, but you do burn fat, but it doesn't spike your hunger, and that's huge. So for me personally, I've been able to walk for hours, miles at a time, and come back and just have like a hydration drink or something like that, and be good. If I were doing that, like if I was under doing any kind of intense workout, running, um, high intensity training, something like that, when I come back, I want to eat. I want to have a muffin. I feel like I deserve it. I want to have a slice of pizza, anything. And what happens is you'll end up eliminating all the caloric burn, the calories that you burned, or the deficit that you may have created from your workout in that one sitting of just eating that muffin or that pizza or that piece of cake or that ice cream or whatever it is. Even if you don't have anything um, super high in calories, but you just eat a lot of whatever it is, it kind of offsets the work that you did. So you don't really get the reward or you don't get the results that you're looking for. But with walking, you can walk for miles and come back and really not be hungry. I mean, you can eat, but you're not hungry, and that's been huge for me, just being able to do that. So those are two of the pluses. The huge downsides, and there are downsides. It's my favorite exercise, but the huge downsides are, um, it's not time efficient. So walking, if you're gonna go walk 3 miles, it's gonna take a certain amount of time to walk 3 miles. Yes, you can walk faster, but it's still gonna take X amount of time. It's like you can't overcome physics. Still gonna take a certain amount of time to get from point A to point B if you're walking. If you're jogging, if you're running, you can run faster, you can jog faster. and to kind of make up for it. But with walking, you really don't have that opportunity. Yes, you can walk faster as well, but it's not going to be the same. You're not going to get like a huge change, a huge difference in how long it takes for you to get from one place to another. So that's the one of the big downsides. The other big downsides is you're not going to get like any kind of physique transformation. If walking alone is not going to make you have um, ripped abs or huge bulging biceps or shoulders or anything like that. It just doesn't do that. It'll make you a smaller, healthier version of yourself, but it's not going to give you that physique transformation. And so you may be thinking, for the time I invest in walking, I could be doing something else that will give me results quicker. This can be um, you just a straight resistance training workout program that will give you that'll give you the change in your body that you're looking for, that makes your body more efficient and makes it more efficient in that muscle is not efficient. It takes a lot of calories, but you can actually consume more calories and still keep the same level of body fat than you can if you're just all fat. Just it has to do with how your body burns calories depending on your muscle density. So, but when it comes to working out, when people work out, uh, in my opinion, and for me myself also, working out to working out because you want to change, you want to work out, you're working out because you want to see the abs, you want to see bigger biceps, that kind of thing. And if you're walking, you don't see any of that. You just walk. The Something else that I discovered with walking is it's a huge mobility piece, and for as you get older, mobility is huge. You want to be able to be mobile. That's more important than anything. And walking is a huge piece. Before I started walking, I would, and this is just being thankful, knock on wood. I used to get these bouts with my back where my back was just out of alignment and be a lot of pain. I remember I was at work once and I was literally like leaning all the way over because I was in such pain, but I needed to be at work. And I remember saying to one of my coworkers, "Hey, something wrong with you?" And I was just like, just mind the business, just keep it moving." Um, but when I started walking, that hasn't happened as much, and I understand now that walking has a big piece to that. And walking is the reason why walking is such a good mobility is because all your body parts are involved and everything stays loose. If you were jogging, like you kind of tense up or you contract your core to help with the cushioning of the steps. So, but with walking, it's more limber and everything's kind of working itself out. So that's another upside. But so, I mean, hey, it's just something to consider. It's been amazing for me. I can't tell you about the mental benefits I've had from walking alone. And it also does take care of a check box as far as, if you are overweight, out of shape, never haven't done anything in a while, you can walk. I mean, you're going to walk at your own level, at your own pace. And as you continue to do it, you'll get better. It's something that's accessible for everybody, and it's something that's sustainable for everybody as long as you are able to walk. So just some thoughts. Thanks for listening, and see you soon.